Still a little delayed, but come on. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Here, Devontae here. We're back with another video. Today we're doing a podcast. I got a special guest over here. Introduce yourself.
I'm sorry.
No, no, I said introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? My name is Michael West.
So how you doing today, Michael?
Oh, my name is Michael Watson. I'm a singer. I'm an artist. I can't complain. It's a lovely day. You know, I'm alive. It's good seeing you too, and your guests as well.
I gotta do some. I gotta do another adjustment.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Take your time. You can hear me?
I can hear you though, but I'm listening. I'm using my cell phone to listen to audio. I could hear you.
Oh, your time. Oh, let's just make it short.
Hey, just talk now.
Okay.
Oh no, bro. So okay, so you gonna tell us how we first met though?
That's a long story. I first met you when I was wrestling, honestly. I really didn't, in school, I really didn't talk to anybody, but, you know, I always stayed to myself. I had a small circle of friends, but, you know, otherwise, all the other people that was kind of popular started messing with me. But, even living in wrestling,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah, you a
and
cop.
from then on, you know, just wrestling. Just became brothers.
Yeah, you accomplished a lot on the wrestling team.
But
I know.
still, I got to give the rest of my team players and just my brothers, you know, I got to give them the credit too. We accomplished everything together.
True. Yeah, I like to shout out my boy Cage. What's his name? Kobe, Joseph, Davon, Mercedes. Everybody else on the team though. Seth, Abdullah, Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All of them. I know. You know, we got some new breed, but you know, it's pretty cool too.
Yeah, you're a two-time regionals, right? Well, so
Mm.
you got most improved player your first year.
I mean, I am all that what you speak,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it's not like nobody else, you know, could have been the same. It's just my head was in a different state at the time. I was I was focused on the wrong thing, so I would transfer that into wrestling. Any problems that I have, I'll transfer it to wrestling. Like I remember one time, there were actually a couple of times where I would get angry at, you know, at my relationship status. You know, it was just a big distraction. But I got into an argument with a young lady at lunch, and got heated. So I just cleared the area, and I asked Mr. Cunningham, our wrestling coach, I asked him for the keys to the wrestling room so I could just practice. Gave them to me, and I just calmed down from there. By the time I left the wrestling room, I was completely sweaty, completely.
You was
I
practicing
don't
by
think
yourself?
huh?
You was practicing by yourself?
Yeah. But you didn't know that, did you? I used to be practicing with myself all the time, doing the exact same warm-ups that we usually do, you know. And then I would just practice shooting, sprawling, counter sprawling, counter shots. What I was good at. I was protecting my technique. But
Yeah.
yeah, most days when my head is not clear, you will see me in the wrestling room.
All right, cool. What else? So how you doing like so far? Like, if like how the COVID situation treat you so far? Like everything being shut down.
Honestly, I'm not really affected by it, that much. Because again, there's benefits to this, COVID outbreak or per se whatever you want to place a name on it. There's the income checks that we get if you sign for it. That gives you or allows you to have more money just by doing nothing. Just unemployment checks. It helps, but honestly, I'm not really affected by it. It didn't really change anything. And if another benefit, if you're someone like me that takes the bus a lot, it used to be $2 for the bus fare
Yes.
in order to get on the bus. Now it's free.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Today the bus shut down today.
It did.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they did this morning. It went on strike.
The whole DDOT, company.
Yeah, like they're not serving today.
They're not serving today.
Yeah, it's on the news.
Why? And that's one thing I don't really watch the news, but I'll get into that later.
Yeah, especially CNN, bro.
Yeah. Definitely not.
In my Donald Trump voice, fake news.
Right. But
no introduction. So what got you to believe to spirituality? Like, hello?
Be more specific. Because, there's different avenues that you can go in, to be more, I guess, spiritual. I'm not, like I always say this, I'm only human. I'm not the most spiritual person in the world, even though I would like to be, because the more spiritual fit you are, the more you understand about yourself and the world. But can you put it in a different context?
So how you gonna? So by how can I explain this? I don't know.
Like if you mean how did I achieve or gain, spiritual knowledge?
Yeah, how you achieve? Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I was hungry for it. Like, whatever you set your mind to, you'll sooner or later get. But it's just knowledge is like I said, knowledge is power. And I'm not a power hungry person, but I would want to be the best I can. So spiritual wise, I say retention, meditation, and practicing the laws of attraction. Living in abundance, that's what leads some steps to help you become more spiritual. Because like I said, let me go through the steps. Retention, the more you retain, the more energy you will have to put forth actions into the things that you want to achieve, or like your hopes or dreams. Some people want to be a football player on a football team. Some people want to be a basketball player. Sometimes some people want to be a doctor or a nurse. Vice versa. Retaining will help you do that because work is not always easy. It gets hard. especially the nights that you're working, especially for those who have double jobs, that's working two jobs, is gonna get tiresome. But if you retain, you will have more energy. It's like a backup reserve. But also, what people don't understand or realize that when you also retain, it resets and rewires your brain. Think differently. You think more carefully. You think about more things, and you analyze things critically. In a different position, you all around develop and grow into more. So that's just from retaining. You get it's still some important information that's missing that I haven't even explained yet, but that is retaining. Just retaining, you will just get all those. You will achieve or acquire all those.
All right.
There's so many things to be more spiritual. It starts with you. It just starts with you.
So, okay, another question. So, how do you use the laws of attraction in your everyday life?
Well, me personally, how I use it, I would. I don't think put you on speaker. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so how I would use it, I would use it as the law of attraction is best fit to the person's mind. So usually, say if you want, money per se, you have to. It's not necessarily confusing your mind, but you have to already believe and know that you have it. It's not. Some say that it's kind of cocky, but it's not. It's not really cocky. It's humbling yourself, but it's making you become better by already knowing. So like I'm gonna put this in wrestling terms. When you step on the mat, some are afraid. When I step on the mat, I already know I'm gonna win. I already know, and that's just most of the matches I've won is because I just tell myself I won. I already won. And in a sense, it's not really nothing down the other person. It's having confidence in yourself. It's having confidence in that you already know that you have money. Even if you have $1, you have something. At least you don't have nothing like anybody else. Some people living on the street that has nothing. No home, no house.
Yeah, true.
Law of attraction teaches you those things as well.
So
I'm
you'll.
gonna summarize it for you.
Okay, I was about to say.
Confidence
So it
is
starts with your mindset, though.
it's your mindset. It's your mindset. Truly, the mind is stronger than the body. The mind is way stronger than the body.
So if I like
If
think,
you exercise it,
oh, I would say like if I was thinking like real negative results will come.
yes, because that's what attract. If you think negative things, that's what you will attract. Whatever you put out in this world, you'll get back. So you have those. You ever paid attention in Mumford? You will see a group of friends, and not to judge, but you just know. We
Yeah,
all judge, but there's people that you don't hang around with because they have negative energy. They're not for you. You sense their negative energy. But in their case, they're negative. They doubt themselves sometimes. So, when they talk about somebody, you have other people that likes that. Everybody like what they like. You have other people that likes the negativity that comes from another person's mouth, and they enjoy it. So that's how they connect because you're not gonna like a person if they're talking about something that you don't even relate to. I mean, you can, but you will like you would develop a stronger relationship with someone that is on the same page as you, because then you will know that it's only growth. It's It's only growth in the mindsets. Like I said before, if you're a negative person, that's what you will attract. Try not to even think, act, or even speak negativity, because that's the only thing that you will receive. If you become positive, you know, be in a positive mindset, today's gonna be a good day today. I feel great today. I'm beautiful. I'm blessed. I'm strong. I'm loved. I'm admired. Only in that positive mind state that you can reach the law of attraction, which will only help you grow. If you want something, go get it. That's just one avenue. It's so many things that can help you to become what you want to be in life. There's no reason anybody should be what they not want to be. And I blame the world for that, because nowadays we live in a world where people try to hide things from us. You know, they hide a lot of information about ourselves, or just in general, to help us. Nobody really knew about this retention stuff back then. Nobody really knew about it.
All right, then. My next question is, what about semen retention? Like, your opinion on it? Hello? Hey, Michael.
Explain a little bit more.
I just want to know
Explain a little bit more.
I want to know what's your thoughts on semen retention. Does it work? Does it not? Does it really save energy for?
It does. And well, I can only say it does until you start trying it yourself. Some people believe it until they start trying it. But for my benefits, it does gain, you know, others attraction, as females attraction. But that's, for one, if you on semen retention, you shouldn't be trying to focus on, you know, other females attraction if they're not giving you or trying to help you achieve something together, or just, you know, you shouldn't be on semen retention for that. You shouldn't be on semen retention for that purpose. I mean, yeah, it's good to get that attention from other females sometimes, but most of all, semen retention is supposed to help you become on your purpose and achieve the things that you want. But yes, it does work. It does, and it gives you a lot of distractions, though. At least with attention, because you know some people don't see the glow when you start retaining. You glow. They can see the energy within you. You glow.
All right, then. Because I did a lot of research. I know a lot of guys is suffering from porn addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it actually
And if you
does.
do, you know,
No, I was saying because I heard that it kills the
if you
dopamine in
do,
your mind and stuff, and it also increased chances of erectile
it does.
dysfunction.
And yeah, people who watch porn. I'm not saying, well, most people, they don't realize that if you watch a lot of porn, you won't be able to conversate, you know, because especially with a female, because yeah, you watching, you know, somebody else, you know, have sexual intercourse or whatnot, and the phone is actually programmed. People don't realize that the phone is actually programmed. You're literally holding a distraction.
Yeah,
You know, it's a distraction, but you know, you could use it to your will. You could bend it to, you know, your needs, as in money, you know, or whatever you want to
like
acquire.
OnlyFans.
But try not to be on your phone a lot.
Yeah,
Try not to be on your phone at all if you can. You know, but
yeah, because I know like porn, a
people
lot
got
of
things to
stuff.
do. I
Because I
know
know a
you
lot of stuff in
do.
porn is that a lot of that stuff's for entertainment, and the stuff you do. I mean, stuff you see in there, most people don't do. I mean, a lot of that stuff's for entertainment, though.
I mean,
Well, some people
in a
do.
sense, in movies, is a movies entertainment?
I mean, sometimes movie can give you some life lessons. I can say that.
Yeah,
Sometimes you can
but
relate to the character.
you think they be lying to us in movies? They be doing people do some stuff in movies. Actually, do it like in real life. Like there are people like not necessarily movies, but the shows that's actually added, like say Netflix or that comes on if you just watching regular cable, like Criminal Minds. There are actually people that are, I'm not going to say mentally unstable, but just view the world differently. There are actually people like that, and it's so much that we don't know about these people. So the first thing they say is they're crazy.
I'm experiencing some
But
connection
yeah,
problems a little bit.
okay.
Man, this Wi-Fi sucks. It's that Xfinity Wi-Fi. Okay, I have a question. So, like nowadays, you got a lot of girls doing like OnlyFans.
Yeah,
What is your opinion on that?
honestly, I don't really have one. They can do whatever they want. It's not like I'm, their father. Women will do whatever they want when they want.
Yeah, true. I mean,
If
I
that's what they want, that's what they'll do.
I mean, I'm not against it, but I would say you just gotta think of the consequence in the long run. Like, would you do OnlyFans for a long term?
I mean, no, I will speak on the people that follows their OnlyFans
Yeah,
because you know
because they're in a
that's
losing
just like
situation.
porn, but just pictures
Yeah,
or whatever they have in it.
I heard some girls say they don't have news; they just have feet pics.
Just right, like that's
Yeah, I mean,
there
end
are
of the
some feet
day,
fetishes. I'm not one of them, but that's kind of. I'm not gonna say too much.
I mean, end
I'm
of the
not
day,
gonna get into
that's
that.
their prerogative. You can't stop some people.
Hey, that's the honest to God truth.
Hey, like J. Cole said, don't
You
save
definitely
her. She don't want to be saved.
right.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
but it's the same though. You can't get mad at the dealer. Get mad at the user.
Oh, not at all. Because they doing their thing. They doing what they feel like they should do, and I ain't knocking it. Women have hustles too. So if your OnlyFans is a part of your hustle, do you?
Yeah.
Just like I said this before. Just like I don't see what's so wrong about selling drugs
Mhm.
because in a sense he's just like a businessman selling his product. So what's the difference?
I guess you got a point. Yeah, because I would say, I mean, I'm not against it though. End of the day, if you're a woman out there, you want to do OnlyFans, hey, you go ahead. That's your choice. But I just say, think about a
Right.
consequence that might affect your life.
Everybody got to make a living for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a consequence, but especially if you plan to have kids in the future and that stuff comes up again, because that stuff's going to be on the internet forever,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, and that's and that's why people have to be careful with what they do, because like if a job find out that you have an OnlyFans, now I'm pretty sure there's a lot of managers, younger managers or just a little older in age that they did some things in the past that they really can't take back,
Hmm.
so and they find it or they just forget about
Yeah, because I
it. It
heard
affects you
this.
in the future.
I heard this porn star. I think you might have heard of her, Miss Khalifa. I think she have a hard time getting good opportunities because of her porn history.
And that's all on her. But I don't know if she was at a dormant time or a lack of money or
Yeah,
that's just what she wanted to do
yeah,
or what she had to do
yeah.
at
Because,
the time.
but yeah, well, that's about touch on. So, okay, if you could go back to high school, if you could change a few things in your wrestling, what would you change?
it wouldn't be in wrestling. It would be
in school.
the outside distractions that was distracting me from wrestling. I most likely wouldn't even be in a relationship. I wouldn't have been in a relationship the whole time in high school. That's what I would change. Well, it's hard to say that because during those relationships, I learned a lot, a lot, a lot. It was kind of like a sacrifice.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying I sacrificed the wrong thing, but then again, it could be vice versa. Like, what if I sacrificed, the relationships for, putting in more time, hard work, and less sweating in the wrestling room on the mat? More mat time, you'll definitely become better.
So,
I'm not too sure about that one.
so you
I
said
don't know if I
if it
would.
wasn't those bad relationships, you won't. I don't know how can I word this. So you want a bad relationship, you won't put all that work in wrestling, like because you said you take all that anger and put it into the wrestling match. You practice stuff.
Yeah, that came from my relationships. I would, when I would be angry, and which I don't like to be angry, but when I'll be angry and I didn't, want to explode, I would, I would go in the wrestling room and I would just have at it. I would train until I'm sore, tired. Like I said, I came out the wrestling room sweating every time, not just once, every time.
Yeah.
I entered that wrestling room. I came out fully sweaty.
All right, because I think Brock told me that you be doing push-ups before and after class. Like you was real dedicated though.
Yeah, I was doing push-ups. When in high school, I was doing push-ups. Shoot, every class, every after class, I would do 20, 40, and I would increase it.
All right, cool. For me in wrestling though, I wish I took more chances on moves though, like go for moves more.
I mean, and that's the one thing. That's a life lesson. But if you should have did it at the time,
Yeah, yeah.
and
I had
just
that.
just that alone.
Yeah, I had that beta man wrestling style.
He was a beast, though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It is. I can't imagine, facing, bigger people because I had it's a division. It's weight classes. It's
Mm-hmm.
all different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I was just saying, like I.
Cunningham taught us well.
Mhm.
Cunningham taught us well.
Yeah, I just like wish I know. I just wish I could take more chances
It's
though.
not. It's
Like
nothing. It's nothing wrong with taking risks.
yeah, because I feel because I had a scarcity
Nothing
mindset.
wrong with taking
Because
risks.
if I try to do this move, he counter this and I get pinned. Yeah, I think that's the mindset I had though. So I think I just trying to play it safe, this and that, and trying to drag out the match.
Right.
Yes,
And there's
but
nothing wrong with that either. Just playing it safe.
mm-hmm,
Nothing wrong with that. Me, I was a little aggressive.
mm-hmm,
Sometimes I think in my mid season I started trying to be a little more defensive,
mm-hmm.
trying to work on my defensive. But if you have an even amount of those, I don't know. Wrestling is like a chess game, a chess match actually.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're the oppressor, regardless, it's a match of forwards and backwards. You turn. What is he gonna do? It's all mental, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because the person who actually wins the match is the person that's mentally strong. He may not be as strong as the other person, but he won't give up. There's times where I've seen Cage show that he'd be almost on his back and he would flip him back over. I've seen
Yeah,
that in all of this actually.
yeah. Cage almost got me one of those.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah,
be like,
yeah,
I
so
was
yeah,
what
yeah,
was to do like the front headlock, so he be like trying to flip him over his shoulder. I'm like, well,
yeah. And everybody have their own moves,
I know.
and it was working. He found a move that nobody really did, and nobody really was put in position to really learn. He found that move, and he would hit it. He would wait for the right time,
Mm-hmm.
just like shooting or in your case, doing flybys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just gotta wait for the right time. Don't apply pressure where you can get reversed out of it. Don't push too much because then they can reverse that too. You just gotta know the balance.
All right. True.
But no, you did good though.
Mm-hmm.
We all did good.
So, who is the hardest wrestler you ever wrestled?
That's kind of hard to say because are you talking about
It's
as in
excluding
monster
coaches,
wise or just
monster wise.
including monster wise?
Coaches don't count.
Coaches,
I say
what you
don't. I
say
say
coaches.
coaches
I
don't
would have
count.
said Cunningham.
I say coaches don't count.
All right.
I mean, that is kind of
I
unfair.
don't know because I really have fun. I really have fun facing Kobe. I really have fun facing him. He's a good person to train with. He's kind of a little lazy, but we all get lazy at times. So there's been times where I didn't feel like wrestling. I'll still be there though.
Yeah.
But it was probably Kobe or who was the other one? Because I know I used to wrestle. I used to wrestle him a lot when I think I was 10th grade, sophomore year.
John.
I used to wrestle him a lot. Yeah, I used to wrestle John a lot. He was fun too.
What about Antoine? He was a singer at the time.
Antoine, I really didn't wrestle him as much. I should have. And that's one thing I regret. I should have, because that would have made me probably 10 times better.
What about
The most funnest, and I'm gonna repeat that, the most funnest person to wrestle. The most funnest person to wrestle was my boy. I forgot his name.
Dre?
He won. I think he took third.
Oh,
third
Kamante.
Huh?
Kamante.
No. Yeah, dreads.
Yeah, he's like light skinned, had tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
He was the most challenging.
I mean, I
He
never.
was fast. He was strong.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I ever wrestled Kamante.
Kamante was.
I know
He was my favorite. I wish he would have. I wish he was just like probably two grades, or at least in the same grade, but still the same experience. Because then I would give me way more time to, train with him. I had other partners like in Southfield. I would train with I think his name Devon Taylor, something like that. And I faced him in Southfield.
Is he like is the other light skinned dude?
Southfield with him. Huh?
Is he like a light skinned dude with curly hair?
No, dark skin. He's from the South.
I want my rematch for LJ though. I'm not gonna go down like that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. LJ is he is a beast now. Cause I remember when he was wrestling in Heavy Ford, he was putting in work. He was.
Yeah.
He was.
I mean, well, he got 2 minutes.
I had favorites in different teams. I'll say that because on the Redneck.
Yeah. I mean,
Cody's team, there was Joshua. I think that's his name, Joshua. Or no, what's his name?
Wait, what school is that?
Not Ezekiel. It's not a school. Yeah, it was just I always see him in Coach Confetti practices. I went to Virginia Beach with him. Isaiah, I don't know. It was just different teams. I think I had beef with I don't really remember all of the names that I've, or the people that I've like encountered with wrestling. It's a lot. I don't really remember. I'm here to wrestle. I'm here to win. And for myself, I had a couple of matches where I was not having any fun. I was just strictly serious on a serious note. And then I have those matches where I would have fun.
All right, cool. One rematch I would like to wrestle. One person I want to wrestle again is Seth.
Seth,
Yeah,
you will win. You will win.
like you saw,
You will
like
win.
currently or like my senior year versus his senior year.
Currently, you will win. Honestly, your senior year, if y'all met your senior year and his senior year, you would still win. Because Seth, you know, he 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 put in work.
I
Where I
mean,
feel like you had a little bit more stamina
yeah.
and
But I
you
mean,
had a
Seth
little
do
bit
got
more
some
will.
advantages though. It's like Seth is an athletic big dude though.
I mean, yeah,
I
did
remember
he
one
do a
time.
backflip or something?
Yeah, I remember y'all raced at one school, and he actually kept up with you.
Yeah, he was a big dude. I bet you we won't catch up with me now.
I'm just
I
saying,
bet he
Seth
would
is a
eat
good
my dust.
athlete for his
He would
size.
eat my dust.
That dude's a stretch big.
Yes, he
If
is.
you know you play
I'm gonna give him
2K,
his.
you have
I'm
a
gonna give
big.
him his credit. He is.
Yeah, I'll probably wrestle Seth and Adula again.
He is. Oh yeah, I would love to wrestle Abdullah too. He was good too.
I mean, Joseph is a good match though. It's just Joseph. He's like very flexible and agile, so it can be kind of hard to pin him sometimes.
It's not even sometimes. He always flexible and agile.
No, I mean like it's hard to pin him sometimes because of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like this dude to be doing splits in the middle of
yeah.
the
Joseph
match.
was fun to play with too. Like wrestle with,
Yeah,
he was fun because I remember like when we started like me and like Joseph was basically well besides Davon, Joseph was my partner. We would spar. We would shoot and we made each other better from that. We all made it in the
yeah,
wrestling. We all made each other better. I remember we used to play the toe tag game, toe with the speed. I was a shooter.
yeah,
I was a shooter in wrestling. I'll always shoot. Always. I'll try and dive deep. I remember when I used to slam. I got out the slamming phase because that took a lot of energy out. You know. Then I just became just a shooter. I'm like, well, I need to conserve energy, and me picking up people just to slam them. That's good, but not really. Smart. I mean, mad returns is good, but I was slamming people. I was slamming people. It would take a lot of energy out.
hmm
But yeah, it was good times in Mumford. It was good times in
yeah,
Mumford. That's something I would never ever forget.
yeah. Some
You
good
still got
times,
all your
bad
medals?
times. Yeah,
I you better not get rid of those. You better not have lost them. That's
yeah.
memories, man.
Oh yeah,
Speaking of, I need to talk to Cunningham.
yeah. I haven't talked to him in a
I
minute
need to
though.
talk to Cunningham.
Yeah. One thing I also want to change, like high school in football, though, I wish I took more opportunities, be more assertive too, like cause I got on bench and stuff, and I was trying to be, I was trying to be this practice hero, trying to show off in practice and stuff, this that, and instead of going up to one of the coaches and telling them what things should I improve on to get into the starting line. Yeah, that's one thing I wish I could
Uh-huh.
do. That instead, or what things, yeah, what things I need to
I
work on.
mean, always be better than what you are now, because there's always room for improvement.
I know.
Always room for improvement.
Yeah, now I'm more of a self improvement journey though.
Yeah, and that's good. Never ever stop self
Yeah.
improvement. Never, because like if you stay in one place,
You stay the
how do
same.
how can you improve? Improvement doesn't stay in one place. It escalates to a different level or a different step.
You gotta go to trial and errors.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just with life. Life comes with trials and errors.
Yeah.
Life is a lesson itself.
All right, man. It's nice talking to you.
Same to you.
All right, then.
Take care. Have a blessed one. It was nice to meet your subscribers as well.
All
Y'all
right.
take care. Have a blessed one. Engage in positivity and stay woke.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate you and your time as well.
All right.